Hi, my name is Raina, and today I'm here to talk to you about why we use filler words and how we can reduce them. If you've ever said, like, and then cringed afterwards, this video's for you. So, we don't use filler words because we're unprepared or unprofessional. We use them because our brains are literally trying to buy us time. So why do we use them? Well, when we're speaking, our brain is planning what we're going to say next, literally while we're speaking. So filler words like and act as a verbal pause because during that time that we're trying to make that decision of what we're trying to say, the brain doesn't like that there is an open space. So it wants to fill it with something, hence filler words. Too often, especially in professional conversation like interviews or presentations, they can make us sound not like we're very confident in what we're saying. So how do we reduce them? Well, first you want to make sure you're aware. Make sure you're aware of these filler words happening in your speech. So how can you do that? Record yourself. If you have a big presentation coming up or even a job interview, record yourself. Or even if you're just talking with friends, right? We have our cell phones, just have the cell phone up and record yourself. And you'll notice that if they're being done maybe in the beginning of a conversation, maybe you're a little bit nervous or anxious, but they smooth out as you start to talk, meaning they're reduced a little bit more. It's probably because you're feeling more confident in what you're talking about or just feeling more relaxed. Next, replace a filler word with a pause. So in other words, if you notice you are using a lot of filler words, at the end of a sentence or even at the end of a topic or a point you're trying to make, pause for a moment, pause for a beat. You may hear pauses usually referred to as pregnant pause or a dramatic pause. When you are in a presentation or even an interview or just, during that time that you take that pause, gives the audience time to really absorb what you've said and what you're talking about. So it may seem like an eternity to you when you pause. It's not that long, but take that time to really kind of regroup yourself, get focused, relax, and keep it going. The audience is there for you. They're there to learn. So just try to remember that. Stay as confident as you can. Everybody uses filler words at some point or another. This is just teaching you how to reduce them. And then finally, slow your pace. A slower pace helps reduce those filler words as well. So remember awareness, remember using those pauses, and then finally using or slowing the pace. All right, so these are the 3 areas you want to keep in mind when you notice that you are using a lot of filler words. Again, this is something that you would have to practice over and over again, especially if you are doing it a lot. But this is something that could definitely be reduced. It's a habit. We all have habits, and habits can be changed. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.